I am cheating. I am cheating. It is Tuesday, 5:15. I'm like almost an hour early. We're not going to tell anyone. I want to get in early, get a good stream in, get out. The regulars are coming and going to be, hey, what's going on? Like, too slow, Pedro. Clocks fall backwards, forwards. Anyway, it's, in all seriousness, it's Tuesday and I felt like, I got home early. So I'm like, I'm just going to start early. We're just going to get into this. And we are drawing Gaxmoor. And I've got circles all over the freaking place. I think today I was tempted to actually like draw like the center compound. I was really tempted to do that because I thought it could start to hold the map together earlier as we're doing these progress shots. But I think we're actually just going to continue up here. And I think, you know, if we can get to here, that would be kind of cool. That would be good progress. But at least this bit, right? Now, just taking a look ahead. I rarely actually look at what we got to draw ahead of the stream. I do it kind of on stream. So, it looks like we've got S40, 38, 37. This is a statue, so don't worry about that. 36, so we've got 36, 37, 38, 40. Where did 39 go? Where did 39 go? This map does that. This map just like goes, wah, and you go, wait. Yeah, where's 39? And A is different than S. Dodoy, right? But A38 is different than S38. But seriously, 35, 36, 37, 38. I feel like we're missing something. I feel like we're missing something. Maybe I'm missing something. But this map, the previous map has had some weird oddity in it before. Hello, box office. And box office, I know you're probably busy, but if you are hearing me, can you just check the audio levels for the music going in the background? Got a little bit of pipe music going. What is S39? The Ransacked Inn. Well, we're going to be adding enough locations. We could add an S39. That's not a problem, but I genuinely think that's missing. Unless I'm missing something, I mean... Alright. So let's... start looking at doing some ink work here. Music is currently nice, ambient levels, that's fantastic. Cheers, Jack. Alright, what do we got? 40. Trade shop. Alright, this is why I read these things. So this is a shop, okay, but there's a large unattended sunken garden behind the store filled with stuff. Alright, so we'll do a little compound there for 40. You know what, let's start with that. Let's get ourselves warmed up here. So we're gonna have, we've got a road coming down. I think we'll have our road coming up. Maybe, yeah, maybe something like this. This is good. I'm just kind of marking off where I don't want to draw buildings, right? So that means, let's shove S40 kind of right here. Let's do it on a slightly different angle. And we'll do a compound in the back. Alright. Let's do a back gate there. And, you know, let's do the shop shaped like that. Do a door. Yeah, Jack, I actually turned it up yesterday because people couldn't actually hear it. It's kind of weird. It's like this, the settings are just, I don't know, like resetting themselves or something. I'm just going to leave it. If it's not too loud, I'm going to leave it. As long as it can be heard and it's not drowning me out. There's a whole bunch of debris in the back. I don't want to sort of get too deep into the description. And there was a step coming down. Don't want to get into the description too deeply because I don't want to do any spoilers. Alright, we're going to draw 39 even though it's not in the map. Ransacked Inn. I should be kind of making notes, you know? But what's the point? As long as they've got a description 39, I just need to make sure we add the label 39 to this map and then we're laughing, right? Angel, my darling, if you want to watch a movie, please feel free to watch a movie. I just started the stream a little bit earlier tonight. Because then I'll probably end a little bit earlier, eat a little bit earlier, and play Fallout a little bit earlier. It's good to see you online, my friend. Alright, the Ransacked Inn. A lovely home has been ransacked. Anything that wasn't nailed down is gone. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, alright. It's just a house. It's a building. Well, it's a ransacked inn, right? It's a ransacked inn. Angel, you're so sweet. I'd rather be here. Angel, such big hugs for you. You're adorbs. I mean, what do I say to that? That's, like, you know, so kind. I'll mention it now, even though I'll probably say it again later when more people get on, but Brian McWhirter is out of his surgery and he's good. He's doing fine. He texted me. He's one of the regulars here in the channel, so I know that we were all rooting for him. And if you can hear growling in the background, that's not my belly. There's two cats behaving like little children right now. You're one of my best friends, and I love supporting you. You rock, Angel. You rock. That's extremely kind. More than I deserve, young lady. We've known each other for a while, though, huh? Like, it feels like I got to know you the minute that I joined Facebook. I feel like it's got to be a long time now. Like I can't recall which group it was, but I think it was like probably old school gamers or something. But again, I really am not that sure. But that was a long time ago. I haven't hung out in that group in a long time. I think the buildings around the caved in area we're gonna collapse, you know? Alright, Inge. I know Facebook is trying to push or emphasize like people to hang out in groups. They really want people to hang out in groups, which is why they're doing the whole "you've been recognized as a lesser fan of photography favorite fan. Would you like to check that out now?" It's totally an effort just to get you to actually engage with groups. And they said that this is what they were doing, which is cool and all. But I don't know. I don't have much time for groups nowadays. It's like I like seeing some, like, you know, particularly miniature painting, that type of stuff. I want to see that in my stream, but I don't want to engage with the group. It's like people just post cool stuff and let it show up in my stream. But one day, Angel, I will tell you all about the reasons why I left the old school role-playing group. We'll share wine, or gin and tonics, and we will bitch. Alright, I feel like we probably need to draw 37, 38 and then fill the gap. $37. If you're all ready, children. The Trinket Shops. Here is a collection of small shops. I think we'll actually draw a row of shops, many of which appear to have sold small baubles. Signs depicting food, stuffs, wine, and trinkets lie broken in the dirt. I was about to say, oh, we'll draw little signs above the road. Apparently freaking not. We might draw them in the road, or hang crooked on abandoned storefronts. The shops and stalls look as if they were hit by a tornado, hence the amount of destruction that we've got going on in this city right now. A broken child's toy lies with a fork stuck in it. We're not drawing that. Pottery shards are scattered over tables turned to kindling. Graffiti covers the interior walls, blah 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 blah. Okay, a row of shops, that's 37. 38 is a public bath. Alright, we'll come back to 38. We'll have some fun with that one. Let's do the row of shops. And I should actually mark, we've got a statue there, we've already marked that one. I haven't really looked into the statues in this city yet. I just know that there's a hell of a lot of them. And they all have marked locations on a map. Now we're probably going to draw statues. We're going to do little proper, you know, from top down look. But I don't think we're going to kind of get into, you know, this is a statue of Odin. This is a statue of Sif. And we're not going to start getting that granular. We're going to draw a statue. Probably drop it on there. Maybe we'll do a guy with a sword and a spear, you know, that type of thing. But otherwise, we're going to keep it fairly generic. I mean, look at the scale that these statues are going to be at. It's pretty darn small. Now, how deep is that? We're about 30 feet. I think we could go a little bit deeper than that. All right. And how do I want to do this? Maybe we'll do that on roof detail. Do I want to do buildings behind the shops? I kind of do. Like storage rooms, sheds. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do an old, like a wall, like a fence type of deal. With the odd sort of gap in it. Alright, and then we'll do, that's a door, that's a door, that's a door. Maybe 1, 2, 3 shops? I'm feeling 4 shops. One, 2, 3. Maybe we'll do 5 shops. Let's do 5 shops. Papa Fox Tacos is in the house. I tried to sell my old books. Couldn't do it. Too much useful resource material. What old books, Papa? What are you selling? Or what were you selling and now you're not? And books are hard to part with. Angel, I was thinking about my gaming collection. I decided that I wanted to minimize my interaction with the gaming community. There were parts of the gaming community that are absolutely adorable, then there's the other part. I'm going to sell, pawn, most of my collection, pretty much everything but D&D 3E and Pathfinder 1 and 2. I'm no longer going to buy gaming books that I think might have an interest in, but rather focus on things that I know I have an interest in. That's a good plan. I've got a good set of books that I would like to sell. I'm actually going to keep hold of my 1st edition, 2nd edition, of course, and Jack and I have a lot of 2nd edition. Like, some of those are going to be worth something. I want to keep those as a certain nostalgic factor. I'm going to keep all my Shadowrun. But there's, I'm sorry to say it, but like, I bought most of the Pathfinder adventure paths. I've probably opened one of them. They're immaculate condition. I want to sell them. I just want to sell them. Adventure paths, go. You know? I'm never ever going to use them. And they're taking up an entire shelf all on their own. I kind of want to get a little bit hard with it and just like sell them. I don't think Jack wants to. Jack's way more like Papa Fox, where he's like, yeah, I don't want to. Got Eberron books, huh, Papa Fox? I never could get it into Eberron. I bought one Eberron book because I played in the online game, actually, and I wanted to understand the setting a little bit more. I probably still have it somewhere. Ravenloft. Now there's a setting. There's a setting, Angel. Love Ravenloft. That's a good one. I can't decide if this is how I want to do this particular roof. I got a funny feeling it's not. Papa Fox loves Eberron. There were certain things about the Eberron setting that I thought were kind of unique, you know, at the time. But I don't know. Look, I'm going to be really honest. I'm going to be really transparent. It's not just the Eberron setting. You know, I've just, my entire life of role-playing, I never really could get into other people's settings. I like listening or reading about those settings, and there's always something that I get out of it, like inspiration-wise. But for the most part, I actually just want to run my own shit. You know, I want to run my setting. I don't want to run anyone else's. Like, I've never played in Greyhawk. I've played way more Dragonlance than I have any other setting. And Dragonlance only a few sessions, you know? I like writing my own stuff. And I will draw inspiration from various fantasy settings and films and books. But otherwise, yeah. But that said, honestly, if you're playing in anything and you're enjoying it, I don't give a shit. That sounded horrible. But no, I mean, that's what it's all about. Play games, enjoy yourself. As long as you are having fun, that's all literally that matters. It could be any setting, it could be any rule system. Are you having fun? Yes? Then great, we're good. I thought you might say that, Angel, because I know you're extremely creative and you're writing your own stuff all of the time. I think there's a lot about, like, settings that really become inspiration. But that's cool, Papa, that you actually dig the settings so much. That is honestly fantastic. Literally, my only encounter with the setting has been through the online. Was it Dungeons & Dragons Online, right? I don't even know if they're still going. But back in the day, I think they are, right? Back in the day, that Eberron was the setting. You know what I want to do with S38? S38 has no map. It's a public back. It has a picture. It has a picture. But it has no map. I kind of want to draw a Roman baths, you know? The sound of water splashing on tile can be detected as your party approaches a large, ornate marble structure. There are wide stone steps leading up to a columnar breezeway on all four sides of the building. Alright, so we need steps on all four sides. Yeah, maybe we need to keep it this shape. The columns are decorated with scenes of aquatic nature. Colourful and exotic fish swim. I think we're going to paint this when we do the colouring. Swim with beautiful mermaids and trident-wielding mermen. Water is trickling down the steps. Ah, indeed. We're going to draw that too. and has formed large stagnant puddles at the base of the building. Yes, we are going to do that as well. The steps rise up to a large open area containing 4 large pools. Alright, we need 4 pools in there. We're not... Yeah, okay. Alright. The floor is covered in colourful mosaics depicting scenes. I think we might even do mosaics. It appears as if 2 of the pools have been damaged in a recent attack. Water leaks out over the floor. Okay. So 4 pools. But do we really have to draw it that shape? Can we do a different shape? Let's do a quick search. Hey up. Papa Fox and Angel going on it. Yeah, Angel, you definitely are on a winning streak. I'll give you that much. Alright. Google Chrome. Doing a Twitch stream of Alyssa Faden doing a Google search. I could just I'll just open Facebook and just be chatting on Facebook on Twitch. Roman baths. Floor plan. There was a picture that I found a long time ago of Roman baths that actually introduced some really cool concepts. I don't know if that's what I want to do here. And I don't know if we should really be getting that. I mean, look at this. Look how grand this shit gets. The Caracalla baths. I mean, this is beyond what the description says. But it's really cool. But it is beyond. Look at this shit. That's... Angel, this is a type of shit you should be designing. Yeah. So... I think we're going to end up doing something like this, right? But we're going to have 4 pools. Yeah. So this is the type of thing I was thinking about, right? We could have these nice shapes to them. We could do a shape here. If this was in the center, we could have 1, 2, 3, 4. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. And we could still have steps coming up all the way around, right? Let's do something like that. Let's do something like that. Yeah, good, Papa. The Z O, your shirt, should be replaced with a J. Yeah, I know, right? Alright. So let's draw... Oops, we're on the wrong layer. Thank you, Miss J. Alright, so let's do... Are we... Nah, you see our angle's off. Our angle is off, hold on. It looks like it should be right, but it's not. Let's do... That's better. Okay. Right, we're going to do steps around this building. Let's not worry about that right now. Or do we? We're going to have steps coming in. You know, I'm actually going to erase this in a quick second. So we're going to have steps coming in. I want to kind of actually have a roof system. Because I want to show the 4 pools underneath type of deal. I kind of want to do some kind of really ornate outer edge to it though. I really feel kind of compelled to do that. We'll kind of do this type of thing with the steps coming up. Because this is where, you know, they have like their changing rooms and hypercausts and shit like that underneath here. And then we'll break one of these pools or 2 of these pools, and we're gonna like have water leaking down the steps. You won't see the water here, but we'll have water coming down the steps here. It would be kind of cool. And we'll have all sorts of marsh area right here. But the only reason why they do is have steps here as well is because it would butt onto the road. So I actually, and if they've got steps here, then there's some kind of road here. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to get rid of all of this. Yeah, that ain't going to work. Let's get rid of all of this. Alright, perfect. And let's draw a major bathhouse between the 2 roads. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, Angel, you're on the same page as me. Exactly. Exactly. So I think the best way to do this is to actually let's give ourselves a bit of a like a sketch layer almost. So let's go from here to here. Let's be bold. This is a bathhouse complex, right? I could almost draw half of it and then mirror it, but we're not going to do that. Alright. What if we did something like this? Alright. Angel, you're talking my language right there. I love storms. There ain't anything wrong with a good bath. Especially, I mean, can you imagine, like, some kind of opulent, like, step down into it bath? Oh, now we're talking. Like a little mini swimming pool. The ancient people, girl, they had it right. Let me like get into a bath like Cleopatra had anytime. Alright, let's do something like that. Then let's do some steps. Let's do some steps. If I screw this up, I want to take back. So I'm going to actually create another layer. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to try 5 steps on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta hit save. Papa Fox didn't tell me to, but I'm hitting save. You know what I'm talking about, Angel. Like, not a jacuzzi, and not a swimming pool. Somewhere in between. Where you could put your glass of wine on the edge of the marble step and just go... and just go away 8 feet. Ah. Like, I have a bathtub. I have like a cast iron bathtub here at the house. Thing's like 60 years old. People die for that shit. It's too small. No. I want to step down into my thing. If I'm not stepping down into a bath, it is not a bath. How about that? Now, I think that's taking shape, right? 6 steps, says Angel. 5 lines, 6 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are correct. 6 steps. That sounds even better in my head. 5 lines. Alright. We are going to hit save. We want to draw a building. I might not do the curves. I don't think we need it. We're going to have like this almost Roman villa like outer wall roof, right? And I'm seeing this wonderful terracotta red that we're going to do this in, with blue underneath of the 4 pools, with a marble walkway or mosaics in between, and 2 of the pools on the right are broken and they're like spilling down water. It's gonna kick ass. It's gonna kick ass. And these steps are gonna have water dripping down them. I am excited to colour this section. I've got goosebumps right now. I am so ready to colour this section. Alright, so... yeah, you feel me, Angel. You feel me. You're seeing it. This thing's gonna be beautiful. This is gonna be a great part of the map right there. Alright. And I don't think I'm gonna get too cray-cray with like roof tiles and shit on this. I think the colouring is gonna make this pop out. But we do need... I'm going to merge these layers in a second. Alright. What we're going to do is we have 4 pools. And I'm going to tuck them underneath the wall a little bit, right? So where's our halfway mark? Our halfway mark is about here, right? Is that about right? We'll get rid of delete bear. We're gonna get rid of him later on. He's just our guide. So let's try something like this. Now I actually want to have enough of a walkway in between the pools, so we can actually have maybe an opportunity to add some mosaics, certainly have the marbles show. Right, so those will be our pools. Those will be our pools right there. I think that looks okay. We're going to do ruins all around this, but I think it looks pretty good. You know what this is missing? You know what this is missing? No, let's do this differently. This is not a way I would normally do it. This is not a way I would normally do this. Wow. Faden. You are a pro. Let's make this a little bit smaller. That's that pro thing coming out again. Stick with me, kids. You're gonna learn some shit. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Right. I'm drawing some pillars here. And we'll colour them in later, which is why I'm erasing the background. There we go. This is a bathhouse. Come on, Gaxmoor, what do you got? Now we're talking. Miss J, hey! Miss J's here. Miss J, Angel and Papa Fox have already beaten up on each other. Knowing that Papa Fox and Angel were in a room together, you'd probably go, okay, that actually makes sense. So there's actually already been one fight in the schoolyard already. But it is good to see you, young lady. Out there in Australia land. Oh, Miss J, you'll care about this. Brian is good. He's out of his surgery. He texted me today. He's fine. Yeah, I was really glad that he texted me. I was like, yeah, you go. Thanks very much for doing that. Now, of course, when he gets back into the chat, we'll have to pick on him a little bit about, hey, can we have your stuff? But yeah, it's good that the dude's, like, doing great. Honestly, I would not want to have been him over the last, like, few months. The guy's had, like, a tube coming out of his back and shit. He must be, or must have been, freaking miserable. So knowing one of our own is doing okay, that's great. It made me happy. What the hell is S32? S32 is all up in my grill. I've got to know what this S31 is too. These circles and like lines, maybe we need to read about these. I have this feeling like maybe they're aqueducts or something. Yeah. Maybe we should be reading about that. I got a funny feeling that they are significant. Yeah. So do I do the what? Alright, so two of these pools are leaking water. down one side, and there's like a marsh formed, which theoretically the marsh on the left here to me, is it left to you as well? Yes, left to you as well. Seems like a good place, but for some reason I want to put it on the right, and I can't tell you why. But we can make that decision later on, because it's gonna be colour. It's gonna be colour. Marshy and shit. It's gonna be colour. You know, Angel, so that goes back to one of those discussions that we've had, right? And Miss J, we were talking about this. Like mapping projects. Gaxmoor, in its prime, not ruined. That ruined city, unruined city. That would be kind of a cool project. That would. And I don't know, maybe it'd even be semi-easy or easier, because you could take the original map and just remove ruins and draw in the buildings that were there originally. Would that be easier? I think it'd be kind of be cool. Miss J, okay, not cool. One of my best friends over here had her heat go nuts while in labour with the last child. Ended up with 2 pumps installed and a wall of a heart. Holy shit, woman! With power cords exiting to external battery pack. What the fuck? For a year. While replacing for a replacement heart. Then a miracle happened. And the heart started to work well enough to take them out. Oh, what? There's nothing in my life that has happened to me that compares to something like that. That is just nuts. I mean, I've had some injuries, right? But never that. Never that scale of things. Nah. Freaking hell. So yeah, I think Brian had a version of that. I mean, it sounds like your friend honestly had it like, I mean, Brian, forgive me, my friend, worse, like, cause longer and her heart, for fuck's sake. But that level of having, would you call it, a foreign body in you? Yeah, I can't even get my head wrapped around that type of shit. Papa Fox didn't say save, but I saved. The worst I've had to deal with, let me make sure I'm right on this. The worst I've had to deal with was I ripped the tendons off my left elbow. That's it. And honestly, it was 6 weeks like with my arm up, and then 3 months physical therapy. That was it. Nothing ever in me. Nah, that's a whole different ballgame over there. Angel's here to wait to come home to be medically admitted. Oh. Huh? Yeah. That's kind of like a disruption to your life right there. I think the closest I ever had to physically, like, potentially, physically, I was going to be fucked for life, was I had a very dear friend, who at the time was clearly angry, at school throw a stone at a group of boys that were picking on him. And the stone hit the ground and kicked up and hit me in the eye. Because I happened to be nearby. And that caused bleeding of the eye. And a hospital visit. I think that was my first hospital visit in life. And there was bleeding of the eye, and it was touch and go whether I was actually going to keep my eyesight in the eye. That could have been a life changer right there. But it worked out. It worked out okay. I cried when my family had to leave me in hospital. I was a little bit shell-shocked, I will admit. I was 13 or 14, you know. Does Gaxmoor have a hospital? If it doesn't, we'll probably add one. Actually, I've not read all of these locations yet. So, I think we'll probably add one. Let's read 33. No, 31, right? 31, 33, 32. Let's get a handle on what this aqueduct-like looking thing is. 31 is a sewer house. A vile stench. You've already got me. Can you imagine colouring this thing? With 3 words, I'm in. I'm like slapping down my shit, let's do this. It's like, honestly, if Luke Gygax had come to me and said, draw me this city, and here's 3 words that will convince you, a vile stench, I would have gone, alright, Luke, let's do it. Alright. Apparently just pestilence and, like, vile shit is what I'm all about. And Angel knows that because of the more butt splatter. Right, Angel? A vile stench emanates from this small stone structure. Disgusting liquids. See, there's the second phrase. 2 words. I want you to draw my map for me. I don't know. I'm really overworked. 2 words. Disgusting liquids. Huh? Alright, I'll squeeze it in. Have formed puddles in the low points around the building. Apparently, the custodian of this waste removal building is no longer fulfilling his responsibilities. No, he is not, sir. No, he is not. It's not about mapping for me. It's not about fucking mapping at all. Wow, Angel. Holy shit. Teacher through that thing. You're one of the mice teacher story? There must have been something about teachers back in that era, right? My teacher story. My teacher story. Metalwork class. We're all standing around the teacher, heating up metal. Teaching was about getting to a point where it will actually get to where you can play it and shit. And this was back when you had to do metalwork class for a while. You had to do woodworking class for a while. Didn't matter if you were boys or girls, you had to do it. It was like 3 years you had to do it. And so you got this circle of students standing around a teacher, heating up this metal. It's blacksmithing. It's fucking awesome thinking back on it. But back then, I'm all like, it's like Miss J standing next to me and I'm talking maps, I'm talking Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not talking about heating fucking metal, right? And to this day, I always remember him, he went, Alyssa Faden, play attention. And he took this fucking prong that was white hot in the end and he touched me on the back of the hand with it. He fucking branded me right then and there in front of the class. That went over well with my with my parents. Let me tell you. Nowadays that motherfucker would have been sued, right? Because we're a very litigious like society. But yeah, that's my little story. Josephine! I did stop talking in class. It got my attention. This is true. I think this is meant to be some kind of aqueduct. What the hell is this? I mean, what is this shit? See, I remember when I first started this, and I said the slowest part of Gaxmoor will be reading the locations and making sure that we've got it right. Apparently there is a sewer system underneath Gaxmoor. So we've got S31. I'm wondering what L8 is. Cistern. The sound of rushing water and cool radiance emanates from the cistern. Further testimony to the skill of the engineers of Gaxmoor. This is very Roman. Water still freely flows through the aqueducts in the cistern and out beyond the inner. These are aqueducts, guys and girls. These are aqueducts, aren't they? I'm not quite sure why that one is finishing where it's at. Seems kind of weird. I don't... It's not really aqueducts, but I think that they're aqueducts. Like, Roman aqueducts obviously brought water from the outside in, right? These seem to be just distributing water around the city. Which makes me think that the end of it 31 here needs to have something there, but it just, we don't have to draw it in the same location. We do not have to do that at all. Spiritually close to its predecessor, I think is fine. Yeah, the marsh, I think it was A38 mentioned aqueduct for the first time. Alright, let's not... Oops, let's not get too distracted right now. Off camera, I'm going to read about, like, this A, B, C, D, E, S67, etc. I'm going to read about that off camera. We're going to better understand what this is. For all I know, A, B, C, D, E are pumps that draw water out of the ground, you know, and spew it into the city across an aqueduct system. I bet it's something like that. So all we need to do is make sure that we can, like... I think it would actually be kind of cool to draw aqueducts right over the top of some of our buildings, actually. Yeah, so I'm not going to let the aqueducts, like, hold us back. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. We got shit to do. I should never have been so bold to say that we were going to be able to get up the side here. This is going to be a slow progress here. There are a lot of locations. Gaxmoor. I knew Gaxmoor was going to be slow. I knew it. Alright, S32. Hopefully you girls are entertained by me reading Gaxmoor locations. S32. Oh, this is not what I was expecting. Mansion. Huh, alright. This once grand mansion has seen better days. Well, yeah, motherfucker. The whole city's been disrupted by a bloody siege. The large building has trash and debris piled around the outside. Evidence of some kind of struggle. No shit, Sherlock. Is it a trebuchet on my lawn? Is evident from the trampled shrubbery and flower beds. Trampled as in there's a catapult on my shrub. Shutters are smashed in. Well, yeah, because there's a catapult stone that went through your window. Heavy curtains block your view into the windows. On the south side of the mansion is a grand stairway, leading up to an ornately carved wooden door with a heavy bronze knocker. Someone seemed to have rung that knocker with an onager stone, which is still lodged in the doorway. Yeah, we won't be mapping any of that. And younguns. Do I have younguns? Do I though? I mean, yes, I hear you. I hear you. Do I though? Do I? But thank you, Angel, for the reminder. Thank you. But when I get passionate, I swear. I will admit. Alright, so it's a big mansion. Which we're going to shove that away. So, what confused me was this. Like, what is this? It's not even numbered. So, I think we're going to ignore it. You know, it's kind of one of those, let's just pretend it's not here type of things, you know? Let's repeat our process. What's a fan-shaped thing? Well, the fan-shaped thing, I'm going to guess it's an amphitheater. I don't know if you could see it, but you probably can't. See, that's the only problem with the camera I've got. Yeah, see, no. It doesn't handle... It's kind of doing this fake green screen. But then you just can't hold things up in front of you. But basically, it was a picture of an amphitheater, which... Site 36. The Grand Theatre, Charles. The Grand Theatre. The theatre is the second largest public structure in Gaxmoor. Au contraire, Charles. Au contraire. No, it's not. We're going to have to make it larger. For starters, S20 and S13 are all larger. I don't want to nitpick. I don't want to be a Vivet counter here. But can you back me up? Can you back me up with this thing? S13 and S20 are larger than S36. And frankly, S38 is larger too. So S36, you have some illusions of grandeur, Mom. Illusions of grandeur. Yeah, we're going to have to make S36 bigger. As you admire the skill that went into this teeny tiny building. A deep voice echoes from within the building. I am smaller than any other building in Gaxmoor, says the voice. Sounds like the Imperial tongue. Then the voice changes to a higher timbre. Yeah, this city was so Roman. I'm not going to read this up because this is like, you know, spoilery. Not going to do that. It's a theatre. So I got distracted, Miss J, just performing. Is it about mapping? Is it really? So that's still like, what the heck is that? I I don't know. Do you know? We don't know. Do you know? No. Do you know? No. What do you do here anyway? Do you help? You watch. You spectate. What do you think I'm going to do? Get into a physical fight? What is this? Bug off. What are you even doing in my house anyway? Go. Skeet. Alright, so S36. It is an amphitheater. It is a theater. We're going to draw it much larger. Because apparently it's got to be bigger than 38, and it's got to be bigger than 13 or 20. It is way too small right now. It is so small. Yeah, maybe. You know what, Miss J? Maybe. But that's not how amphitheaters were, like, laid out. But maybe. I don't like the layout, though. So I think what we'll do is, sure, we'll take up this area and we'll come up with some cool structure for the layout, which isn't what the old map had. Amphitheater was not about animal pens and stuff. An amphitheater was about the actors and actresses and things like that. In fact, I've seen an amphitheater in Cyprus and things. Think more like this, Miss J. The ancient version of this. This is what it is. This is what it is. It's this type of thing. So there's no fighting and stuff like that. There's no animals. It's not an arena. This city, Gaxmoor, has that, but this is not it. So this is more like your actors and actresses coming out on stage. Oh, hey, Charles, oh, Olivia, you're doing so well. I know. That's what this location is. Now, this location here is going to be like your hippodrome. I haven't read the book yet, but I'll almost guarantee from the shape. This is your chariot. That's what this is. Then S13 is your Colosseum. S13 is your arena, where people are like, that's what S13 is. So this has all of the Roman tropes in it. I'll guarantee that that's what those buildings are. King Bashman is here with the shrubbery! Right, I haven't actually drawn a goddamn thing for like 10 minutes, and you know why? Because this is empty. I will wait to see if the whiskey gods deem me worthy. In the meantime, we're going to actually draw this building right here. King Bashman, good to see you, my friend. Angel, you've always got my back, Angel. You've always got my back. But I hope the wine gods don't pour that much whiskey. That would kill me. I die. I die right here on stage. Thank you, darling. How did you know? Just got back from seeing the Jay and Silent Bob reboot. How was that? Not related. Jack and I are actually going to go see The Joker on Thursday. Like, nothing to do with what you just said. But movies, hey. steps. You ask for steps, I give you steps. Fetch me my rebar. I'm a creator. I draw cities. I am an architect of the gods. Yeah, it's just a mansion. It's just a mansion. I kind of want to do more with it, but it's just a mansion. Alright. It's just a mansion with steps out front. But I like the shape that the steps had in the original. That's kind of cool. Do I redraw my steps? Or do I go, screw it. I'm going to go, screw it. We'll redo them. And another building. King Bashman. Joker, also a great movie, but don't expect a comic book. I am not. In any way, shape or form, I know what I'm getting into with that one. I'm expecting a little bit of a punch in the gut. I'm expecting an artistic performance. I'm going to draw trees. You say pillars, I was thinking this. That little splash of green, I thought would be kind of cool. Because there's going to be a lot of marble and stuff down here. Papa Fox comes in with a save! Save! Oh, I should do a goldie. Go, save! You know what, Papa? I'm not going to save. I'm not going to hit the save button. And I didn't just hit the save button. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to go the whole stream with no save. I also deleted my entire history, so I can't ever take back anything. Ever. We're just going Iron Man. Iron Man mapping.
I will win the crown.
Oh, well, okay.
I will give them something they've never.
All right. Let's do a zoom out. Angel has required it. Alright. So here's where we're currently at. It's not. I like the big buildings. I like the big buildings. I like our tannery down at the bottom left there. We got our huts. Our interior, a lot of ruin. We were asked to do a lot of ruin in this building, and I feel like our streets are taking shape, right? One of the things that Troll Lord said when they asked me to do this map is get more streets in here. So I think we've got some streets taking shape. Our cemetery, gotta love our cemetery, right? Ruined huts. More ruined huts, but not as ruined. Hey! Old stables, etc. We got our old, like, marketplace right there. Little farmer's market, but a little bit ghetto, if you know what I mean. We got our witch's hut. Yeah, not looking too shabby. And, of course, the marsh, which I'm actually really looking forward to colouring. Does that make me weird? So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I think she's taking shape. In all fairness, Papa, I can't take the credit for the tannery being out of town because we're actually, of course, following the original map. But, if I'm going to be fair, there's been a few locations on this map where we go, does that make sense? Should we move it a little bit? And I think if they'd put the tannery inside town, this has two parts. One, I would have ranted on air about that because I'd want to move it out of town, but I would have left it in town because the original had it there. In fact, no, I tell a lie. I probably would have asked Luke if it needed to stay inside or if I could move it outside. Because you're right, tanneries, you got to get out of town. Even I learned that much. As a complete aside, one of the things that I watched a video about today is have a highlight reel of about 30-40 seconds on your Twitch channel. So I've now got to think about going through all of my previous videos looking for those engagement spots where we've been like talking and stuff, and like having this edited version. I think tonight could have actually given us 30 seconds easily right then and there. But at some point I'm going to have to do that. At some point it's going to be about, I don't know, whatever it is I'm doing here. Because I'm not quite sure it's mapping. There is a map here, sure. And then there's me. Alright, let's do some roof detail on S32. Water effects can make or break a map. Makes sense that it would be a favorite of yours. I'm gonna do your traditional tile. And this is where I bitch about not having a tile fill. Because I'm about to over detail this. And it's making me cry. I'm only on row 2. And no, I don't like it. I don't like it. Bring it back, Fame. Bring it back. Save it. Save it. That's not saving it. Now what I'd actually like to do sometimes is just like thin it out a little bit. To do like this suggestion of tile. And I actually think I prefer this. But I like doing it almost away from the rim of the buildings. Like at the top of the building, you can see more of the tiles. And as you get away from the eye, thin them out a little bit, type of deal. That might be too thin because I'm trying to like skip corners. Like, I don't want to draw tiles. Mommy, don't make me. I'm okay with that. We're going to drop in some red colouring underneath it. It will walk. Papa Fox, why are you so keen to get into a scrap that you're going to lose? You know you're going to lose it. I think Angel's been undefeated tonight. I want to see King Bashman. I want to see King Bashman fight King Bashman. Right there, you have infinite energy. You know what? If that worked, King, you would crash the stream. You would crash Twitch if that worked. I mean, that is literally dividing by 0 right now. King Bashman. gets in front of the world stage of scientists. Says, I, gentlemen and lady folk, have invented unlimited, unparalleled, infinite energy. King Bashman, Jewel King Bashman. I'm rolling with it, screw it. Because that's the way I roll. Papa Fox has challenged King Bashman. Hey, Jen! Hi! The only reason why I wear this t-shirt, Jen, in all truth, is not the thought that you might join the stream, or that Zach might become aware of the stream, but that I am indelibly putting this down in history for all time. As I upload it to YouTube and I upload it to Facebook, this becomes part of the internet and will live on. I'd like to think that I'm playing my part in keeping that fire burning. I'm basically a Vestal Virgin, right? I'm a Vestal Virgin keeping the fires of Rome burning, but it's basically the goddamn Zach shirt. So it's not quite the same level as a Vestal Virgin, but the heart is in the same place. And the spirit is just as pure. Phantom Jen, he's watching with me. Hi, Zach. Wait, Phantom Jen has moved? Did I miss something about, like, my two favourite people on a planet? Did they move? King Bashman won a fight? How the hell did that happen? Alright, King Bashman, I'm going to have to alter your stats because you're a cheater. Alright, just for Zach and Jen, just so you can see what I'm working on, because I love you guys. This is Gaxmoor, obviously for Luke. And we're just drawing city. In fact, let me rephrase drawing city. We've drawn like 3 buildings tonight, and there's been a whole lot of gabbing. If I'm going to be really truthful. We've just basically been doing this. And a lot of me go, "Ooh, and Charles, and how are you?" Because we're about to draw an amphitheater. Which we have established is an acting arena to entertain the masses. So it's been a lot of that and actually very little drawing. You know, I actually don't know if I want that on. I feel like we need to place our arena in a way that we're feeling, you know? Maybe our road comes up here. Maybe our road comes up here. Jen, I miss Zach. I know I saw him at ReaperCon, but I feel like I've not seen him in months, and I'm really looking forward to Game Hall. I feel like it's been months since I've seen the frogs, and I'm getting withdrawal symptoms. I feel like I've forgotten them and they've forgotten me. And we're like 2 ships that go strong in the night. And they never saw each other again. Alright. I'm going to look up amphitheater plan. Wait till you see his costume. Alright, to explain to everyone in the chat. Gamehole Con is taking place over Halloween weekend. So Gamehole Con is doing this big call out to adults to dress up Like, everyone cosplayed the crap out of this, right? Hence me going as a Roman soldier. So now Jen has said, yeah, wait till you see Zach's costume. Alright. Alright, I'm excited. I'm excited. That's going to be fantastic. This is going to be such a convention. I actually, you know, there's a lot of people like, there's some people. There's one arsehole, Tom Tullis, not going because it's on Halloween. But I actually think it's going to be better because it's on Halloween weekend. I think it's going to be incredible. I can just see this whole place dressing up. I'm so excited. So excited. King Bashman is doing a Dark Wizard. I'm not going to spoil it, but even Jack's going to be in costume. I'm so pumped. And it's just 2 weeks out. It's 2 weeks out. I am so pumped. If Bad Mike forgets my costume in a box, Bad Mike, I love you, but I will kill you. I will kill you on a Twitch stream. Don't forget my costume. Jack, you're not allowed to guess. You're not allowed to guess. There's no guessing. Alright. That would be like guessing Christmas presents. Which, by the way, my dad does all of the time. It's like, oh. Okay, so it's in a box. Okay. It's, the sides are a little bit pliable. There's a little movement. It feels maybe like a book. Yes, book. Alright, so what books have I spoken about? Yeah, don't you jack that with costumes. Wow, Angel Tarragon just kicked your teeth down the back of your throat. It's bitter, right, Jack? It is bitter. I'm looking up, by the way, amphitheater plans. I kind of want to get like a cool plan layout. That could be kind of cool. That could be kind of cool. Yeah, Angel is really fierce tonight. So look at these. I was actually intended to look up ancient plans. But, look at this bad boy here. Oops, I didn't actually mean to do that. But, thank you, Bodhi Gazilla. 2 months for the sub. That is appreciated, my friend. That is very much appreciated. And you know what? I'm going to just announce it on air. After being like 6 months. 6 months on Twitch. I got my first check cut to me yesterday. $100. Talk about just like, I'm going to buy some minis. I'm going to buy the next gen PlayStation. I'm going to buy some board games. But no, seriously, all of you, so much appreciated. Those little subs, those like cheers that you do, it's you just saying, I love what you're doing. Thank you, just keep on doing it. And it's not needed, but it's so much loved. Thank you. So anyway, amphitheaters. What about like doing something crazy like this? Like with this maybe in the south side, you know, the seating area. And then these crazy crescent mounds. That could be kind of cool, right? Like that would be like complex, building complex worthy. Phantom Gin, yes, I need minis. I actually had some more minis to deliver today in shrink wrap, so I will never open them. Box office. Back on costumes. I might need makeup as well. Yeah, you need a little bit of makeup. Yeah, a little bit. Not giving away your costume, but with a little bit of makeup. Yeah, I know, right? Angel Crescent Moon, right there. I think that could be really cool. That could be really original. Bodhi Gazilla asks, what minis did you get? Well, Bodhi... It was an old Volpatha set from the 80s. I can't remember the name of the set right now, and I don't want to leave the Twitch channel to go and get them. But I'm going to because of you, Bodhi. Hold on. This, Bodhi, is because you are a subscriber, my friend. Alright. So I basically have this collection of miniatures to put into storage. This is the Chaotic Band. I don't know if that's going to show up. Yeah, that shows up pretty good. The Chaotic Band. And I don't know. You're not going to really be able to see. Yeah, there it goes. It doesn't like that. 10 metal miniatures. For use with fantasy role-playing games. A grim assortment of human and non-human fighters. The Chaotic Band. Volpatha doesn't give a year. I think it was the 80s. Still in shrink. So that's what I got today. Papa Fox, the minute... Once I do Game Hold, there will be pictures of me dressed up as a Roman soldier, and we can totally do Roman. And we're not doing a to the bird command. We're not doing that. We actually... Hold on a sec. This music is killing me. Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. We'll get rid of that. That's horrible. Alright. Bodhi Gazelle, if I ever get a big book check, I'm buying you Kingdom Death. Well, okay, here's to wishing you a big book check, just period. Seriously, you have to get me nothing. But you get a big book check, that makes me happy. Beyond anything. And if you got me Kingdom Death, then that would be really fucking cool too. Actually, Kingdom Death is one that I didn't get. I have a lot of mini games, but Kingdom Death I was following back in the day, and it looked amazeballs. It looked amazeballs. But just get that big buck check, period. Just period. Then maybe one day we hang out at camp together and buy me a drink. You know, that's all that's needed. I know. I was watching it, my friend. I was watching it. Yeah, it was nuts. Oh, Angel's doing a heist? Alright. I'll get on this heist. I'll throw down 100 gold for the heist. Miss J, you've got to do heist, space, a gold amount. Throw down some gold. There she is. Alright, you know, guys, girls, I think we're gonna do... this one. I like this one. We're gonna trace over this. Because we are cheaters! I like the idea of doing the amphitheater to the south. No, the amphitheater should be to the north. What about rotating this thing altogether? What about if we did this? What if we did that? That could be kind of cool, right? King Bashman, throw in, my friend. You know, you throw in, because you know in Gamehole Con, you get me a little bit drunk, I will be on my phone and I will be giving you gold. Results of the heist. Box office wins. Alyssa wins. I've not lost a heist yet. I feel a bit guilty about it. And Miss J wins. Good job, guys. Good job. Oh, Jack, give Papa Fox. Actually, I meant to give Papa Fox some gold from last night. Give Papa Fox some gold, Jack. Because I forgot last night. I just couldn't get it to work. And Angel, you're right. I feel like something like this. And we'll have some trees coming down the south here. We'll have some buildings right here. As you're coming in, you're coming into the city, and there's an amphitheater right there. That's going to look boss. That's going to look real boss. Give Papa some gold, because he doesn't want it. You're going to buy our affection. You're going to buy joining the arena. You're going to buy heists. You're going to buy, like, dueling people. That's what you're going to buy. What do you mean, what are you going to buy? You're going to buy slaughter, my friend. Slaughter. With a capital S-L-A-U-G-H-T-E-R. Slaughter. Don't you ever ask what you're going to buy with gold in my channel again. Or we will use gold to beat you over the head with a sock full of gold. God damn it, man. Get a grip. Whoa, Jack's getting freaking fancy. Gold ad plus viewers 20. Check out the freaking commands on Jack. Jack is just like, what the hell? Where did that come from? Yeah, I got that, Jack. I'm very impressed that you even knew how to figure that out. I am humbled right now. That's awesome. I'm meant to be drawing an arena right now. Oh, we could do another boss fight. I didn't know we were doing a boss fight. King Bashman, you'll get your shrubbery. I need admin Sundays. I don't add commands during the week because I'm like sitting there bullshitting. I'm meant to be drawing maps. At the end of this evening, I'm going to be, okay, so what did we do? We drew our building. We literally started here. And look, I'm here. But it's been such a great evening. I'm having so much fun. Would it be possible for you to include a globe theatre? Yeah, maybe. I think so. I think so. Like Bodegazilla. I mean, you can see that the city's pretty crammed with named locations. But yeah, I think so. I think so. God damn it, Zach, you're having too much fun. Yes, yes, I am. You know what? Okay, so Bodegazilla. This little guy here is a note. Just so you guys can see what I've got here. This is what the note opens. Add. How did Bodhi Gazilla phrase this? Globe. The Globe Theater. You got it. There. Note done. We won't forget about it. It's in the vault. As in on the note in the map that we're working on here today. There's not a Twinkie on the map. That's a row of shops. Don't you, like, cast aspersions on my map? God damn it. Flatmate wants pizza? Yeah, sure. That sounds good. I think they're talking about this being the Twinkie. I gotta draw something, guys and girls. I've literally not drawn anything for like 15 minutes. Like, seriously, and I'm still not drawing anything. Is she literally drawing nothing? She's literally drawing nothing. I'm going to upload this video to YouTube tomorrow, right? And people are going to watch this YouTube video, and they're going to, like, no one is going to watch this YouTube video. But even my mom doesn't watch my YouTube videos. But anyway, if someone does, they're going to be, what the frick is she even doing right now? I'm watching this for cartography. She's literally not put pen to paper for 15 minutes. This is the Alyssa Faden channel. I need to at least complete the amphitheater tonight, okay? Let's get the amphitheater done. If we can do this, we are... that's not boding well. We are rocking, right? We are cooking on gas. Why? There it is. There's circle 1. Let's do this a piece at a time. Otherwise, everything's just gonna go wrong. Oh, right. Yeah, let's do you up there. This music reminds me of Conan the Barbarian. Did that? Oh, you're going to be like one of those. Okay. Feels like it could be a little heavy, but, you know, this is a big complex. We're just going to roll with it. Bodhi Gazella says, I do watch your YouTube videos, and I do say that from time to time. I was like, ooh, Bodhi Gazella watches my videos. Oh, soul crushed. Oh. I love you, Bodhi. Bodhi, honestly, if you watched 5 seconds of one of my videos, it is 5 seconds more than my mom. And 20 seconds more than Jack. Although I can't complain. Jack's in the channel right now. And everyone loves Jack way more than me. I need to be careful. I'll have a rebellion on my hands. What am I doing here? What am I doing? There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Is the original... like off, or is my interpretation of the original off? I feel like the original is off. Yeah, I think the original might be a little bit off. Alright, I'll get in on this boss fight. I've got like right now about 8 bosses in the game. We'll add more as we go. Yeah, that didn't actually work out well at all, did it? That select it. What the? Oh, that's the problem. Oh, girl, learn to draw a circle. Let's get rid of that. Shrubbery boss. Hi, Diablo Bob. Welcome to the stream, my friend. It is Anarchy tonight. Somewhere in here, Anarchy Bob, we're like trying to do like, you know, mapping. Like, can it? Seriously? Should be order. Honestly. But we're having so much fun. We're having so much fun. I really shouldn't be doubting the original map on this. Alright. King Bashman's shenanigans are indeed aplenty. I love it though. I love the shenanigans that you guys and girls come up with. I feel like there's something wrong here. Whoa, yeah, but that would be wrong. I just feel like, am I overthinking this? Jeez, King Bashman won one, good one. Bodhi Gazilla. I don't know who you're talking about. I have played Deadlands myself. I actually really like it. Deadlands really likes me. Like, the system just loves me. Diablo Bob, is that text supposed to be inverted? Oh, so Diablo, basically, what all we're doing is we're taking this plan for an amphitheater.
I will give them something they've never seen before.
And we will zoom out right now. But we're actually not keeping that plan, okay? I thought that the plan for the amphitheater was really unique, so we're going to use that plan as inspiration. But we're, and I love it. It's so the description for this arena, amphitheater, is it's like the second largest building in the city. And if you actually look at the old map and look at how it compares to like the arena and the hippodrome up there, it's not. It's just not. So what we're doing is we're making it a lot larger, right? We're copying the description. This is a nice big amphitheater. So we went online and we grabbed this layout that apparently exists somewhere, and I like it, and I flipped it upside down because I love the concept of having this road here coming up alongside the entrance to the amphitheater. So we're right now drawing the amphitheater like based upon the plan underneath. That's essentially what's happening. I think it would be cool. I think it would be a cool layout. It's like not what you expect. I love that zoom command, guys and girls. Seriously. That's what it's there for. It has a half-hour cooldown, I think. Because we don't want to be, like, you know, interrupting the stream with it. But I love your ability to say to me, hey, can we take a, like, step back and look at the big picture for a moment? That's what it's there for. Now, all of this looks like it's going to take a long time. But once we get this dialed in, we're laughing. We are seriously laughing. Alright, this one here. I had a vision for tonight. Select, modify, contract. No, I don't want to contract. I want to edit, stroke on the inside. Something like that. So I had this vision for tonight about how much we were going to get done, but there's actually a lot of points of interest on this particular location. So I'm not going to sweat it too much. I want to get this location done now. I want to get this location done. Wow, damn, that's actually near perfect. The amphitheater is going to rock. This is going to be a beautiful area of the city. This is going to be one of those parts of the map that we look forward to colouring, you know? This is going to kick ass. King Bashman. So King Bashman is one half of Two King Games. And they have a Kickstarter right now. And they are 62% in. That is good going, my friend. That is good going. You're going to nail this. You're just going to nail it. Right. Let's clean this up a little bit. This is going to be great. Guys, this is going to be really, really, really good. I think this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Yeah, like Miss J said, post a link. Post a link. Diablo Bob says, when I'm coding, I have the same issue. I have a plan and a vision for what I want to get done. Then it all goes to the trash as soon as I get started. Quality over quantity. And as actually a coder, I understand that. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Jack has just put a little note in front of me, which is very hard for me to actually argue with right now, because he's like, we could do Taco Tuesday, or we could do a Putsu Tuesday. Pizza's always good, but tacos are always good too. Alright, So let's do this. I'm doing a lot of layers because I don't want to screw up the layers that I've got already, right? But we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get rid of that 4. I'll let it fly. Alright. Now we're gonna do these steps, okay? We're now actually gonna do the amphitheater steps themselves. I don't feel that that is right. Alright. Select, modify, expand. 6? No, needs more than 6. Let's do 12. Select. You know what? I want these steps to be lighter. Hold on. Let's try this again. Select, modify, expand. No, not expand. Edit, stroke. We start with that. Stroke. 2, 3. Let's try 3. I feel like we'll get away with 2. Alright, so select, expand. Let's do 12. Let's see how that looks. That's more like it. Edit, stroke, done. Select, modify, expand, done. I could do an action for this, but I don't want to. Look at that, look at that 12. It's perfect to the original. It's perfect. Yeah, come on, baby. Alright, so select, modify, expand. Yeah. Oh, that's it. That's the mark. Come on, you bad boy. You know you like it. Select, modify, expand. 12. That 12 pixels, you dirty, dirty minx. I'm gonna come up one more set of stairs, okay? Select, modify, expand. Boom. Edit, transform. Stroke. Done. Oh yeah, that's like not feeling circular at all. Photoshop, you are terrible at doing circles. Yeah. Photoshop, you really are bad. But we'll keep it. Alright, and just so everyone knows on the stream, this Kickstarter, The Legend of Grimgak, is a family RPG adventure. Go to Kickstarter, take a look at it. For me, please. These guys do great stuff. Two King Games do great stuff. They are wooing in a younger audience. They are wooing in our teenagers and our little feet players, okay? They are creating the next generation of gamers. Please go check them out, because they're doing really good stuff. These stairs are bugging the crap out of me. Photoshop can, like, die in a fire, but let's see what it looks like after we got rid of all the stuff we don't need. So the thing about Photoshop is, if you do a circle and then reduce it or expand it and do that for a few steps, it's no longer a circle. That is Photoshop. it cannot hold its own circles. But I think we can live with that. I think we can live with that. Yeah, we can live with that. Bring that out to the road. We will bring you out to the road. I think that's gonna do it. I don't know what those circles are. We'll come back to that later. I think it's going to be trees for the majority all the way around. Do we wall it in? Do we wall it in? I don't know if I want to wall it in. Draw a dead actor. He died on stage. Alright. We'll do that, Papa Fox. Absolutely we will. I'm not at that detail level yet, but we're going to do it. Yeah, I'm going to leave the wall off. Alright, so I think it was this layer. No, it wasn't this layer. Was it this layer? Yeah, it was this layer. Okay. Let's zoom out a little bit. What about that, boys and girls? Does that not look pretty damn grand? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And we have potential, right? We have potential for adding, like... I'm just saying, we could totally, like, have buildings, like, along here. And I'm purposely making them ruined, right? So we could totally have, like, the support buildings along the outside of this thing. But I think I like the idea quite a bit of adding trees. I like the idea of making this almost park-like, you know? And I'm going to keep this big tree here, by the way. It is going to be, like, it's something that's grown after the attack. I think the crescents are descending into the bowl. I think that's what's going on. Angel, I think... Oh, King Bashman says, tablet came in today, probably have to wait till Friday for the weekend to have a proper review. Yeah, like Angel said, post a link when you've got it. Right, I've got to find... Where's my circle here? Hold on. There it is. There it is. There it is. That's the one I'm looking for. Let's give it a go. I'm going to merge these, okay, guys? I'm going to merge these together right now. Thank you for the follow, Diablo Bob. That is very much appreciated. I really, really, really mean that. You know, I was watching a video today that was basically talking about even a follow is not a guarantee, right? It's a difficult thing. It's like, why the frick should someone follow you? You have to do something to make someone want to follow you. So, Diablo Bob, you actually hit me with a follow. Honestly, that actually means a lot. I mean that. This is what we do, Diablo Bob. We sit around on stream, bullshitting for the most part. Angel telling me off of my language. Me feeling guilty when King Bashman is in chat because he represents the children of the next generation. And occasionally, we draw something that looks like a map. But god fucking damn it, this thing is gonna rock so freaking hard. Angel, you can tell me off now. This thing is gonna look awesome. I love it. It's almost like a jewel. We should color it like a jewel. That is such a cool shape. I want to use that. I want to use that on future maps. I love that shape. That is so good. I am excited by this. If you're drawing something that makes you excited, if you're drawing something that you just want to color, honestly, that is the best feeling in the world. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't do this for the money. The money's nice. I do this for the same reason why I paint miniatures. I just want to have fun with it and create something awesome. That's why I do this. And we just added something tonight, guys and girls. Look how that stands out. Look how that stands out. That's beautiful. That is really beautiful. This thing is going to sing. We're going to throw some colour on this. And that is going to be one of the most iconic locations on this map. And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. It's not about whether you pay me X for this map, Y for this map. It's about we just created something that looks awesome. I think that looks awesome. We did that together. Papa Fox says, the Rolling Stones played at Gaxmoor Bowl once, earlier in their career. Yeah, but the Rolling Stones are cool. I really like the Rolling Stones. Yeah, they probably played right here. Jingo the Fool! Thank you, my friend. Very much appreciated. Very, very, very much appreciated. You hit it up at the right time, my friend. Because we are doing awesome stuff right now. You know what we're going to do? You know what we're going to do? We're going to do a little building right here. And maybe we're going to do one right here. Ticket counters. Am I right? Yeah, Jingo, thank you. Seriously. Today's stream has kind of been a little bit all over the place, and yet at the same time, the best of my streams. What I value about Twitch, and what Twitch is about, is conversation and community. Twitch is not necessarily just about what you're doing. It's about us hanging out together and doing it together, right? There was English words in there. And if anything, you guys and girls have proved to me tonight that that's true. Because we drew... Alright, we did about... We did this sector, alright? We did... Okay, so I said tonight I wanted to get this done. And we got it done, right? I said this was optional if we get that done. We hit the sector that I wanted to get done. And let's face it. Two things. A, that amphitheater looks so cool. To Papa Fox's point, it almost looks like it's going up, not down. So that's going to be an interesting colouring expedition. I don't really want to go up. I don't really, but it looks like it should, right? The other point, though, is like... doing this here with you right now, I wish you could talk to me. Beyond the written word. This is why I come home from a day at work and I am tired and I don't want to do anything. But I'm like, no, I want a map and I want to hang out with my peeps. And that's you. And like tonight has been the epiphany of why I do this. God damn it, you guys and you girls. I love mapping. I love mapping plus 20 because of you. But seriously, that really looks like it's going up, right? I don't think it's meant to be going up, but I think it visually looks like it's going up. Have we got an old stadium here? Are we doing a stadium? I don't want to colour it that way, but it kind of visually looks that way, doesn't it? That's a puzzler. That's a puzzler. Miss J, could get kind of noisy if we all talked. Yeah, it could. It could. Can you imagine, like, the guys that are really popular, even just with 100 people talking at the same time? Never mind the guys with 30,000 people at once. Whoa, mind blown. Like, it would just fucking kill you. Alright, we're doing a zoom out. We're doing a zoom out. And for Papa Fox, I just hit Control S. I kind of feel like that amphitheater should be elevated. Even though it was never intended to be. Doesn't it look like it should be elevated? I'm still not convinced that it's going to be the second largest building in the city, but with the outlying area, maybe. I'm thinking we're elevating that thing. I don't know. I'm gonna have to sleep on that one. Papa Fox says, well, if the crescents were walls behind the stage, they would help with sound projection towards the stands. Yes, they would. Mall Chucker Maps! Popping in for a second before my vampire game. How is everyone? We are freaking awesome. Beyond awesome. We are fantastic. We are the best that life can be right now. Mystery, what it feels like to me is a circle as a high wall wound around it, and the crescents are earth embankments. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling too, Miss J. That's what I'm feeling too. And to remind us all, I'm going to just move this layer 1. This was the original. We'll zoom in real quick. It was not meant to be like that. But it feels like that. Now we've drawn it, right? And maybe, you know what? I don't know. Maybe this original that we grabbed this from, maybe this crescent-shaped earth mound. It's a mound. It's a mound. That's what that is. It's a mound. It's an earth mound. And we'll draw it in green. And we'll draw little bushes and things on it. It's a mound. That is cool. And the poor people sneak up the embankments and sit on top of the wall. Now we have a story. Maps should always tell a story. If you can visualize a scene, then you've succeeded. That's it. It is a mound. It is earthen mound embankments. And the people of the city crawl their way up to the top, and they look over the edge to listen to the performance below. We have ourselves an amphitheater. I love it. I love it. And that's the second most important location of the city. I love it. I'm touched. I have a little bit of emotion going on right now. Angel, go get your pizza. Mall. Okay, gotta go. Go. Roll dice. Kill someone. Papa Fox, did I mention a baseball diamond? This has overtures of it, right? I love this shape. I've never drawn this shape on a map before. This kicks ass. This kicks serious ass. Alright, so look, guys, girls, I started about an hour earlier. We're ending about half an hour earlier. I think this is a good point. This is such a high. I feel this so bad. I love the location that we just drew. So much. I can't even tell you. I'm going to end the stream here. It's a good spot for it. Tomorrow night, we're going to continue north. I think, as you're viewing it, here, right? Here. We're going to continue north. That direction. And we're just going to start sweeping around, right? I don't know if any of them are, any of these POIs are going to be as cool as this one until we hit the north side of the city. But this is a hallmark right here. This is like serious. I don't want to even put a label over this. This is too good for that. I wouldn't have drawn this on my own. This is why I like Twitch. This is why I like Twitch. I drew this because of this collaboration. I love this. I love this so much. Alright. Tuesday? Right? Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. I need Wassa. We're going to stop it tonight. We're going to pick it up tomorrow. 6:30 Pacific time. 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Assuming I go to the gym. I'll see you all then, right? I'm dying. Hold on. I'm dying. I'm dying at the end of the stream. It does indeed make it a destination, Papa Fox. And King Bashman, I'm going to leave, but you could stay. Alright, but I'm back tomorrow, okay? I'm back tomorrow. I love you all. Seriously, what a great stream tonight. Good drawing. Sounds big-headed. It just feels right? It just feels like a good accomplishment that we did together. All of you crazy peeps. Alright, same time tomorrow. I'll see you then. I love you all. Let's create some mapping music together. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?